to an all-new LEWD Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. I don't know what's been up with the past few weeks, but something must be in the air. We've got all kinds of YouTube drama surrounding Jake Paul, Cody Ko, beauty bloggers, Tati, Jeffree Star, James Charles, there's Pro Jared, he's back, and then outside of that, we got Aladdin coming out. You guys know that's gonna be ass. Game of Thrones just ended, and apparently the last season is poopy smoothies. I mean, what is it there to talk about right now? I'm guessing this will be an even more active week, so let's get started with a topic that I know all of you watching at home will love and appreciate. Anime boobies. Let's play a game called Let's Not Get This Video Demonetized, shall we? Some of you men and women of culture may know of the dungeon crawler RPG Omega Labyrinth, which features some heavy duty fan service. Now for you innocent minds who are unfamiliar with the series, let me take 10 seconds of your life that you'll never get back and explaining the plot because it is just, terrific. Okay, so there's a dungeon with the holy grail-y thingy or something that grants any wish. So this fine young lady called Aina Akemiya naturally decides to find it to enlarge her because Japanese Nihongo baby. That's how we do it on the Dirty East. Anyway, D3 Publisher has recently revealed to the world that Matrix Software will once again grace these lands with another installment in the Omega Labyrinth series called Omega Labyrinth Life on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. Now, if this was a couple years back, I'd be surprised that this game would even appear on a Nintendo console. However, after so many beautiful titles such as Senran Kagura, Oshiete Onedare Shogi, and of course Bayonetta, we can always expect Nintendo of Japan to hit us up with the good stuff. Perhaps even more hilarious is that Sony has decided to go the safer work route and opted for a more censored, safer version of the game for their audiences. But Nintendo has decided to unleash the LEWD upon the world, sticking with the original. While Sony's version, retitled Labyrinth Life, still features the anime assets and hot spring hottie hot goodness, the game has left out some of the aspects of the Omega Labyrinth experience, so that you'd be able to play it with your parents at home, no problem. Nintendo, on the other hand, is going Joy-Cons to the wall with destructible armor, touch events, and rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, apparently that's a thing, rock, paper, scissors, boob. I guess just Google that up. Turns out, in a titillating turn of events, that Nintendo has gone full otaku for the squad. Ha! Parents at home, play the game on the flat screen in the living room, you cowards. Both versions of the game will have a 17+ age rating naturally, so even Sony's version still has its fair share of the sauce. And if you're a Switch owner with an interest in the chest, I wouldn't be completely sold on the Switch version either. Behold, the fan service tax. That's right, the Nintendo Switch is a whole $20 more than the PS4 version. So I guess it's a question of how much are you packing in that wallet. Both the Nintendo Switch version Omega Labyrinth Life and Sony's PS4 Labyrinth Life both released on August 1st, which just so happens to be Opie Day. Need I say more, guys? I don't think so. You guys already know I'm a sophisticated gamer, okay? I only play games for the complex plots and the well-developed characters, okay? So you know I'll be on that bad boy day one. And if you didn't know about any of this, then well, you're welcome. Anyway, moving forward to the next story. Last week, I covered the whole Tati versus James Charles incident. Well, so did everyone else on the internet. But basically, James Charles got eviscerated. That's all you really needed to know. However, it looks like someone went back in time to put a stop to Thanos Tati because the entire fiasco just flipped on its side. Again, I know most of you watching this video aren't in the know of the beauty guru stuff, so I'm gonna just sum it up so that you can know just enough without activating your short attention spans, okay? I know you guys are gamers, but I promise you, if you guys like drama, oh man, this is crazy. Within the past week, wildly popular makeup guru James Charles was called out by his peer influencer and mentor Tati Westbrook in a video detailing a lot of problems with James's behavior that she believed needed exposure immediately. A short rant posted by Tati on Instagram where she alludes to feelings of betrayal and loneliness. She later elaborated in a 40-minute long video that doubled as a massive expose on various issues she had with James. Things like him taking a brand deal that directly competes with her own, acting immature, and arrogant due to his fame, and allegedly pressuring straight men for gay intimacy. That same day, James posted an apology video in response, acknowledging how he had hurt Tati by taking the brand deal, crediting for her mentorship, and thanking her for her contributions to his life. However, there wasn't much in the way of disputing the criticism sent his way, as he explained that he had done so enough times in the past, so it's pointless if people would refuse to believe him. After Tati's video had spread, the backlash on James' channel was massive. The result was him losing over 3 million subscribers and being criticized from all available corners of the internet where his face was shown. That's where we last left off. A bit under a week after this evisceration was posted, Tati posted a follow-up video explaining why she had chosen to air out James at the time. She claimed that she intended to give him a wake-up call of some sorts before he got himself in serious trouble, and that she didn't expect this level of backlash to follow her video. In fact, she was prepared to take backlash herself, as James had eclipsed her in a raw number of fans some time ago. She also pleaded for abusive memes, language, and behaviors towards James to come to a halt and for the drama to end so that she and James can eventually find the space to converse and air their feelings out. The next day, however, James posted a new video, organized, edited, and equal in length to the initial video posted by Tati, filled to the brim with explanations, clarifications, and receipts. They detailed every situation that Tati described from his perspective, many of which with details and evidence within DMs that directly counter Tati's claims entirely. James goes on to show countless DMs before and after the onslaught on his image, where he tried to contact Tati after posting his promo for the competing vitamin brand from earlier and communicate his situation to her before she drew any conclusions. He received minimal response through the decline of his channel. He explained said scenario regarding the brand deal in explicit detail, talking about feeling unsafe with the fan mob he was surrounded by and needing additional security. James was able to get in the last possible moments from a friend who was connected to the brand in question, and he made his promotion as a thank you for the particular instance. He even disputes the claims for sexual advances for at least a second time towards a straight waiter by proving that 1. The waiter was bisexual, and 2. Again through DMs, that the two of them had spoken for months and had private interactions, all of which was non-sexual and without any pressure, with the waiter literally thanking James for being understandable and for enjoying his time. Now there's much more to the video in itself that can be seen, but after posting it, he made this tweet: "I made my video today not to start a war, but to take responsibility for my actions and clear my name. There are two sides to every story, and now you've heard both. I'm sure more will be said, but I'm moving on. You can form your opinions, but please do not send any hate to anyone." As you guys know, this is the internet, so they're just gonna do the opposite. Jeffree Star, another huge creator, okay? This other dude comes in. Guys, this is crazy. The people that are coming in. Jeffree Star is huge in the beauty guru community. Had been tweeting and sharing his strong and aggressive opinions on the drama throughout the week. A lot of these comments are now deleted, but mainly covered his discomfort with much of James's behavior. Jeffree uploaded a video to his channel last night telling everyone who expected him to post tea and gossip fuel that he was done. He elaborated, saying he should have handled it privately and not taken so much of the behind the scenes issues so personally. He also insists he and James have been close and he doesn't hate him, and that spending too much time on the phones and the internet really affects people's better judgment. So yeah, that's basically it. They've been playing a game of subscriber tug of war, with James Charles losing more than 3 million subscribers at one point, and Tati, she doubled her subscriber count from 5 million to 10 million at one point in time. Now with all of this news out, everything is reversing, and time will only tell how fast the wave of the cancel culture will swing. It's actually really freaking frightening how powerful it is to just straight up nuke somebody on the internet, especially as someone as big as James Charles. Like, I get that the nuke was coming from like a big YouTuber, so it's not like it was just anyone, but watching how like society just takes sides left and right without the full facts, you know, just from one side, makes me realize just how fragile a person's channel can become when they can get cut in half or double in size off a single video. And when I say channel, that also includes their reputation. Whatever it is, I'm actually kind of tired of this drama, but as I say this, you know, like I'm still sipping the tea just like you guys are. So yeah, when more things start popping, I'll keep you guys in a loop, okay? Apparently Jeffree Star has some more details that might end up with James Charles, I don't know, being exposed again. So I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of LEWD Omni. You've just been laid. Shout outs to today's info hunters, Hot Dogzivu and Morgana Free for today's video. Moral of the story, none of this would have happened if they just focused more on anime boobs. That simple. And speaking of focusing, in case you guys didn't know, Hentai Haven is back up. So, what? What was I saying? Anyway, I'm outie. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Hit me up on Twitter so I can know what topics you guys want to talk about going forward. And last but not least, have an awesome day.